back here to Ashdown. That was our 4B Properties Isolated Player of the Game, senior quarterback slash defensive end, number 12, Kyler Wright. And I'm kind of partial too because he's also my only senior golfer this year, Ben. But I absolutely love Kyler. If you ever spend just a little bit of time with him, he is one of the greatest kids you will ever meet and going to do some big things.
He is. I mean, and not just on the athletic field. He's going to be one of those kids that probably going to be an honored graduate, do all those academic things, and got an opportunity to get academic scholarships. He's also, probably the best pitcher on the baseball team, and I mean, he's got a lot going for him. Really, really, just high caliber individual all the way around, and that's what you want in a quarterback. I mean, we're sitting here talking about the importance of certain positions, but obviously the quarterback position is you need leadership, and I think that's the one thing that you can always count on from Kyler.
Yeah.
Is he's never going to get too down, he's never going to get too up, he's never going to let a team get out of their head, in a bad headspace. And football's an emotional game, and sometimes you can kind of feel the waves coming in and out. But I mean, one thing about Kyler is he's going to keep you on a steady keel, even keel, and won't let you overlook opponents. And we saw that really the last week. We Haskell Harmony Grove, and I think we were a little worried about that football game, to be completely honest.
Yep.
Kyler comes out, throws a touchdown early, kind of set the stage, and we move on and end up really kind of dominating that football game. And one of the reasons he's ISO player of the game is because now we're getting into the heat of conference play. We expect him to make some significant plays on both sides of the football, and that is going to be truly invaluable to us moving forward.
Yeah, he probably gave us our most quotable line all golf season, because Connor would always be talking, and he would make some comment about how he's going to do this or do that, and Kyler would just let him go, "You got it. You got it." To the point now where Connor sent me a picture the other day after the state championship, where he had written in the brim of his hat, "You got it," and he put it dash Kyler Wright, so he would always be with him. And I've loved getting the chance to teach him since he was a young kid, and get to be around him as an athlete on the football field, on the golf field, and golf course, I guess, and watching him on the baseball field has been truly special. And hopefully he can have a good finish to his senior year in football and push forward with that and have a great senior year in baseball as well. We're about a minute 50 away from kickoff here in Ashdown as the Leopards, we deferred? They deferred. Okay, Ashdown won the toss and they deferred, so the Leopards will be receiving to start the game as they come through the run through, and you'll probably get some ambient noise tonight from our wonderful Malvern Leopard marching band as we're right beside them in the stands and make you feel like you're right here at the game with us.
That's right. And you mentioned the state championship. Let's give a shout out to our state champion golfer.
Got to.
Carter Pulley. I was looking at the scores, and it really wasn't even close. It looked like he won by 6 strokes on the board that I saw. Look, he shot a 69.
He did.
The closest I saw was a 75.
No, that wasn't the right board then.
Okay. What was the second place finisher?
70. So the kid, the kid from Magnolia who was with him went to the 18th hole 2 strokes down, and the kid actually chipped in for birdie in front of Carter, and Carter was facing about a 10, 12-foot putt for par that he had to make to know that he was going to beat him, and just guts knocked it in, and it was special. The kid was, he was steady all day long. He kept himself out of trouble. He didn't get as many putts to fall as he probably wanted, but he didn't have any 3 putts. He was just steady all day long and just gave himself a chance at the end, and man, it was enough, and it was special. He's an awesome kid. I want to shout out to the community, everybody that came out and welcomed him home, and then the volleyball team giving him a shout out as he walked in. It was really special to see the Malvern community rally around him, and as they should, because he's one that makes us really proud and did a really, really big thing for our school district and our community.
And now, what class is he? He's a
junior.
He's a junior, so he's going to have a chance to try to repeat next year. And,
yep, and he is going Thursday to Pleasant Valley to play in
the
overall championship. Right. Yeah, where top 3 from every classification qualify for this to determine who is the overall champion of the entire state. And there's some really good golfers there, as well as this year, Ben, they've added a chance. If you get first or second, you get to play in the Pro-Am of the Senior Tour event the following week there, where you play with like Ernie Els and Fred Couples and all those old names I grew up watching.
How cool would that be? So congratulations, Carter, and very happy for you, and always nice to bring home some hardware back to Malvern.
That's right, absolutely. So everybody keep them in your thoughts and prayers Thursday, calm nerves, and let's continue to make some history. Ashdown is teeing the ball up. Leopards are going to be going from right to left on your viewing device. We do want to give a shout out to 1943.
That's right, Coffee Records, by the way. They're streaming the game live at Coffee Records. Very happy that they're supporting this Leopard football team, and everybody at Coffee Records, we want to say hello and thank you for listening in where you are, and go Leopards.
Absolutely. Stephen and them do a great job. We really appreciate it. Here we go, Tavian Clegg and Bory Jacobs. Yeah, showtime. It will be Clegg, fields it around the 15, gets up over the 20, 25, fights through a tackle over the 30, and finally going to be drug as he gets across to the 31. The Leopards are going to start over there, 1st and 10.
Well, you would anticipate with the way that Harmony Grove was able to run the football against Ashdown that the Leopards are going to try a heavy dose of running the football against Ashdown tonight. Now, what Harmony Grove does is very different from what we do. We don't know if it's going to translate, but I think you're going to see if it will, one way or another. I think they're going to give it a go.
Absolutely. Twins right, split left, pistol formation, now shifts to the left of Kyler as Clegg. Here's the snap, fakes the give, Kyler going to keep it himself, lowers his shoulder and falls forward over the defender. Pick up 2 or 3 there on 1st down. That was number 9, Logan Irwin, on the tackle.
And so if you're watching this and you watched us play Harmony Grove packs in everything tight, 2 tight ends, 3 running backs right behind, in between the tackles. We're a little bit different. We're spreading everybody out, so it's 2 different running schemes against Ashdown here.
Here's the snap. This time give going to go to Clegg. Cuts back up, then makes a man miss to the outside. Over the 40, 45, hits a man, spins off him at the 50, and still going. Finally brought down as he crosses into Panther territory at the 46-yard line.
Very good job, offensive line on that left side, opened a big hole. I would say that was about 2/3 offensive line. The last third was Clegg just refusing to go down. Good tough running, good blocking, good start to this opening drive for the Leopard football team.
Actually gave him the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Give to Clegg off the right side. Finds some room to the outside, now cuts it up. Gets up over the 40 to the 38-yard line. Nice gain on 1st down.
Yeah, and as expected, big heavy dose of run early from the Leopards, running to the left, using the left side and the right side. And when you have a team like that, now Ashdown can run. They've got good team speed. They typically do. And so running to both sides can kind of negate some of that speed, making them run sideline to sideline.
2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Throw out to Cooper, complete. He gets up over the 30, makes a man miss. He's off to the races over the 20-15. Drugged down inside the 15-yard line as the Leopard offense is on the move.
And you really like to see that big cushion from that Ashdown secondary, just a little stop stick route. Kyler Wright, ISO player of the game, put it right on the money. Cooper able to break 1 tackle, pick up some extra yards.
Twins right, split left, 1st and 10 from the 14. Give this time going to go to Janelle as he gets over the 10 all the way down to around the 7-yard line.
Yeah, could be a lot of carries to go around today already. We've seen Clegg carry it, Kyler carried it, Janelle carried it. Figure we'll probably at some point see Hinton carry the football, maybe KD Shields, and obviously Jacobs.
Jacobs, yep. Here's the snap, give going to go to Clegg. Tries to bounce it to the outside, now cuts it up, fights towards the goal line. Looks like they're going to say he's down around the 1-yard line.
Another
enough for the 1st down, though.
The offensive line has really done a very good job. They have not allowed any penetration here early on this early drive. Got us down to 1st and goal within the 1. Taylor made right here maybe for a big back like Janelle. He's not in there, though. Looks like they got the fullback Hathcock in. And Clegg. See if this is the read option here with Kyler with an option to keep it.
First and goal from the 1. Give going to go to Clegg, and he is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
And you really like the way that drive looked. Just chunk yards using the run game. One little stick route run pass from Kyler Wright to Kalen Cooper. Good to see Kalen Cooper healthy again, by the way.
Yeah.
And methodical. No bad plays on that opening drive for the Leopards.
Cervantes on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, kick is away, and it is good. 9:21 left here in the first quarter. Leopards draw first blood, leading in this one 7-0. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown, Arkansas. Leopards coming off of the Tavian Clegg touchdown run from the 1. Leading in this one 7-0 with 9:21 left here in the first quarter. Will be Bryson French back deep to receive for the Panthers. Cervantes has it teed up for the Leopards. Kick is away. Going to be caught around the 10-yard line, up over the 15, 20, and then wrapped up around the 23, 24-yard line goes Jordan Shoemaker.
Something that we saw last week was really, really good coverage team play from the Leopards, and again, that looks like that has carried over into this football game. Now, first of all, let's give the kicker credit. We had really nice hang time on that deep kick, you know, just inside the 10-yard line, and when you can get the ball to hang up like that, you give that coverage team opportunity to get downfield, and if you can get them start their drive on the wrong side of the 30, you've done a pretty good job as a coverage unit, and we've seen that the last 2 weeks from the Leopard special teams unit.
First and 10 from the 24-yard line. Got a receiver split to each side and a back to each side of the quarterback. Give going nowhere. Pinkston, Brandon Jackson, Elijah Mitchell, you name it. The whole defensive line's in on that tackle.
And speaking of something else we've seen is this defense against the run for the most part this year has been really, really good. And so you wonder at what point is Ashdown going to put the ball in the air. Williamson, the quarterback, had himself a day last week against Genoa Central. This is a little bit different defense than what Genoa's got, but 5 touchdowns, about 350 yards total rushing and passing, so he will put the ball in the air.
Same formation, 2nd and 13. Fake the give first, give up the middle, though, and he's got some room. Aiden Delamar makes a diving tackle around the 15-yard line to bring down Amari Spencer.
And when we talked about the team speed of Ashdown, there's a prime example. He got through that hole in a hurry.
Yep.
And Aiden Delamar, there for a minute, I thought might have taken just maybe the wrong angle, but was able to get that arm around the knees and bring him down. And if he doesn't make that tackle, that's 6 points.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
He had half of the number dialed in for his reservations, but didn't get to finish it. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw, now rolling to his right. Going to air it out deep, looking for French, and he's got it complete. And he is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's really tough. He had a lot of time back there, was able to sit back in the pocket for a little bit, then he floated out to the right. And, you know, I just mentioned he had a big day throwing the football last week. Big arm because he threw that on the run.
Yeah. And
Cooper got a little bit turned around, which is hard to hold on to a wide receiver that talented for that long.
Looks like Spencer will be on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold, low kick, but I think it's enough. It is good. So 54 left here in the first quarter. Ashdown ties it up at 7s. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's. Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Long touchdown pass from Williamson to French. Ties this game at 7 with 7:54 left here in the first quarter. So will be Spencer who tees the ball up for the Panthers. Jacobs and Clegg back to receive for the Leopards. Kick is away. Jacobs going to field it at the 15. Gets up over the 20, 25. Now cuts it up, finds some room. Jabari Jacobs now to the outside. Just going to be drugged down. One guy got enough of the jersey to give time for Irwin to get over there and make the tackle around the 44, Ben.
And both teams have a lot of skill players that can hurt you in a hurry. And special teams is a place where athleticism can rear its ugly head from time to time. And Jacobs very, very near to answering that long touchdown pass with a big play of his own.
Yep.
The Leopards going to come out here, and they're going to go right back at it. I bet they just keep pounding the rock. That would be my expectation here.
Going to come to the line with twins right. Clegg to the right of Kyler. Kyler looking to run himself. Lowers the shoulder up over the 50 and still going. Gets over the 45. All the way down to the Panther 43-yard line, first down, Malvern.
Yeah, that's just straight quarterback power. Clegg, lead blocker, gets up there, catches the first linebacker, and then you got a big, strong, physical guy. Kyler Wright's been in the athletic program for a long time, been lifting weights. You get that 6'4" frame leaning forward, and he's a really good athlete too. So you add those things together, and it can be a lot of muscle coming in there.
Give to Clegg up the middle this time. Not going to be a lot there. Looks like he's going to pick up maybe 2 up to the 41-yard line.
That's one of the few relatively uneventful offensive plays we've seen in this football game so far.
Fast-paced first half.
Defenses have struggled a little bit here in the early going.
Twins to each side now for the Leopards on this 2nd and 8. Going to bring Hutch in motion. Kyler going to keep it himself. He's going to be upended just short of the 35. Gets up to the Panther 36-yard line.
Yeah, boy, and he had some more room right there. Just guy made a really, really nice tackle. That's another one where if he misses that open field tackle, Kyler's got a lot of running room. And just that read option, got an opportunity, the same as play maybe we saw even on the touchdown where he actually gave it to Clegg. Here he's got the option, give to Clegg or keep it to the outside. Just reading that outside last lineman on the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3 from the 36. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Give, going to go to Clegg. Gets to the outside, got plenty of room for the first down and more. Lowers his shoulder over the 20 all the way down to the 18-yard line. First down, Malvern.
You know, Clegg's running with some authority. I mean, he is really hitting that hole quickly, getting the shoulder square to the line of scrimmage, getting upfield. And then he's got a little shiftiness once he gets into the open field.
A little of that whoop.
He gets a whoop and then a whoop.
Chris Berman will be happy.
Yep.
Trips right, split left, 1st and 10. Fakes the give to Clegg, going to keep it himself. Kyler trying to get to the outside. Able to do so, turns the corner, absolutely destroys a D-back as he's tackled near the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 11.
Kyler Wright did everything right there. He rode that fake handoff all the way, made that defensive end, number 57, commit to Clegg. Then he pulled it, got outside, made a guy miss with his athleticism, and then he just lowered the shoulder and trucked the kid down there near the sideline. And as a result, puts the Leopards in a. Is this first down? What is it?
It's second.
Second down?
Second
and short.
Yep. Here's the snap. Kyler keeps it again. Going to have enough for the first down as he crosses the 10 down to near the 7-yard line.
And
going to be first and goal.
And right now what we're seeing is, I remember when Petrino was head coach the first time, he would he would talk about your quarterback being a willing runner. That's what we're seeing out of Kyler Wright right now. He's it's real easy to give the football on these option plays to a running back that's as athletic and dynamic as Tavian Clegg, but he's doing a great job of making those reads, making the right read, and picking up positive yards himself.
First and goal give going to go to Clegg. Able to make the first guy miss, and Tavian is going to get into the end zone for the Leopard touchdown.
Just a really, really good job by that Leopard offensive front, doing a great job getting their bodies right on those Ashdown defensive linemen, creating some space, and then give Kyler credit, making all the right reads, and then he and Clegg are running the ball with some serious passion here early in this football game.
Pride, passion, and excellence. Cervantes on for the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. So 4:24 left here in the first quarter. Leopards take the lead again, 14-7. We'll be back after this.
The Malvern Daily Record is Hot Spring County's only daily news source. We've covered the county since 1916. With unlimited print and digital access, we keep you connected more with your community. The Daily Record includes area news and happenings, city and county government news, schools, sports, and much more. Stay engaged, informed, and active with a subscription to your local newspaper. It is delivered daily through the post office. To subscribe or advertise, contact us today at 501-337-7523.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards coming off of the Tavian Clegg touchdown run from 7 yards out to retake the lead, 14-7. 4:24 left in the first. Cervantes kick high. Going to land at the 15, fielded by French. Makes the first guy miss. Drags another up over the 20 to around the 22, 23-yard line. Panthers will take over from there.
And I got to tell you, Cervantes is really, really a weapon. When you can kick it that high and give your coverage unit that much time to get downfield, I mean, that ball's hanging in the air significantly longer than the average high school kicker is what I would say. I don't know what the data is on that. I don't have a plot chart or anything, scatter plot or anything, but I can tell you for high school the ball's in the air a long time.
Yeah.
And that really helps that coverage unit get down there.
Receiver splits each side, back on each side of Williamson. 1st and 10 from the 22. Takes the snap, give up the middle. Pinkston all over it. Brings him down quickly.
Pinkston, one of those sophomores on that defensive front that have really shown out early in this football. We're not early in the year anymore. We're in the midpoint of the season. But I've been really, really impressed with Pinkston's development at defensive end, and that's one of the reasons that maybe they've not had to play Kyler so much as we thought maybe defensive end, because of the development of guys like Pinkston.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to keep this time, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Going to lose yardage there.
Look like Elijah Jones in there. Brad Sailing right there in the mix as well. And you're putting Ashdown in that 3rd and long situation. But really, this is what Ashdown's offense is meant to do. They're meant for chunk plays. They've got dynamic playmakers. We saw the big run early. They got them down to about midfield, and then they hit the home run ball afterwards. So you can't be sleeping out here.
3rd and 11 from the 21. Twins right, split left. Sailing coming off the edge. He's being held. He's being absolutely undressed.
They got the call there. They threw the flag.
Williamson had to throw it away as Delamar had tremendous coverage.
This will be one that will be declined and get them to punt this ball here on 4th and 11.
Yeah, Brad was coming off the edge and was really about to make a big play, and the only thing that the tackle could do there was to grab a hold and not let him.
Yeah, and what he did is he tried to, most of the time you'll spin inside. He had to spin out because the quarterback was trying to get outside the pocket, and I think he kind of threw that offensive tackle for a loop. And when you do a spin move and you get that jersey grabbed, it's real easy to see that jersey extend out from your body. It's an easy call for the official.
We got nobody on the gunner out there. They ran him on late. I think they're telling Cooper to get out there. Regardless, it's going to be punted away. Hutch is going to catch the ball and be demolished. He's going to get the ball back. Lost it for a second, but he got it back at the 45.
He did, and that was the most nonchalant pick up the ball I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, right there between my legs. Pick it up. Really barely avoided disaster
Yeah,
right there, and
that was one of those.
that's what you want to fair catch that problem.
You catch it, and then your eyes come back to the field, and there's about 4 purple jerseys right there. It's not a good feeling.
And when you have this much speed on the field, you can kind of anticipate if the ball's going to hang up in the air, you're going to have somebody in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Either one of these teams, because both of these teams have really, really good team speed, especially from the skill player positions. And you can just anticipate that you got to make a decision and get upfield. If that ball hangs up in the air, you're going to have somebody right on top of you.
Leopards take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line, looking to throw. Now Kyler just going to tuck it and take off up over the 50, down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and I think you'll take that for sure right there if you're Coach Fogelman. Look up. If you're not 100% satisfied with that hitch being open and you got some green space in front of you, I got to tell you, you can be in a lot worse situations than 2nd and 3.
Well, it actually looked like somebody ran into the throwing lane in the backfield, and it almost was like, no, don't feel comfortable about that. And that's when you have the weapon of the quarterback being able to tuck it and pick up big yardage on 1st down.
So we've talked about Kyler Wright making good decisions in the read option game. That was a good decision right there in the passing game.
Give goes to Clegg. He's able to get upfield over the 40, still fighting for yardage as he crosses the Panther 35 down to the 33-yard line.
Really, really good job by Tavian Clegg of just being patient. Had that one hand covering the 3 points of contact on the football, the other one just riding that fullback's back pocket, following him through the hole. You got to know when to be patient and when to explode. Clegg's done a really good job.
1st and 10 from the 33. Twins right, split left. Hathcock going to shift over to the left side as the up back. Kyler looks to throw. Got him complete out there. I believe that is Delamar, and he's got room to run.
Oh.
Tries to cut back and trips himself up a little bit, but it will be a 1st and goal for the Leopards.
And you can see both teams are respecting the speed on the outside. A lot of cushion from cornerbacks on both defenses. And you can hit those stick routes like that. And when you have playmakers out there, you can turn short passes into long gains. And I would imagine that that's something that the Leopards will continue to go to if Ashdown's going to give our wide receivers that much cushion on the outside.
Will be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Twins left, split right, back to each side of Kyler. Give going to go to Janelle off the right side. Now cuts it up, fights forward. He's close. They're going to say he's down at the 1. I see him pointing at the ground.
Boy, that is a three-headed monster back there when you've got Kyler Wright, who we've seen him run effectively. You got Clegg, you got Janelle. Linebackers are just in a tizzy back there right now.
Give to Janelle. Got a little shove there from Kyler on into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern. Janelle took that carry. Kyler said, all right, give you the boost.
Well, and the Leopards have had a lot of success with Clegg and Kyler Wright running the football today. And when you know that those linebackers have got to pay attention to both of those guys, then you stick Janelle back there, who's maybe the most physical back we have, right around the goal line. And you got a lot of options in that formation.
Oh, bad snap. Kick is
He
away.
got that thing through there.
That is impressive. Cervantes showing his soccer skills of kicking it off the ground in weird places. It's in. So 21-7, Leopards leading in this one. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards add to their lead off of the Janelle touchdown run, leading in this one 21-7, 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Cervantes' kick is away. It's going to be fielded around the 8-yard line. Gets up over the 15, trying to get outside. Now going to have to cut it up, and he is just hemmed up. Great coverage discipline there by the Leopard.
Yep, you got to stay in your lane, and that's what we saw. They tried to cut it back, caught it, on the probably about halfway between the hash mark and the sideline. They tried to run it back across the field to the far side of the field. Really good job by that Leopard coverage team of being disciplined and staying in their lanes. Want to give a shout out to our buddy Ron McNamara, who's not with us. He's listening, watching back home. Ron,
we answered after the long touchdown.
We've already used the answer.
1st and 10 from the 20 for the Panthers.
We'll talk about an oblong ball here in a minute.
All right, quarterback going to keep it himself. Not a lot there. Ball's out.
And Leopards recover.
Jabori Jacobs on it.
They might say he was down. Let's see.
Oh, they are going to say he's down. I don't know how you rule that. I mean, that ball seemed to me like it was out for a good while.
Well, usually when it's bouncing that hard out of the pile, it's usually not. It's usually punched out.
It's oblong, as Steve is saying.
Yeah, but it is oblong, and it bounces weirdly.
Don't believe they're going to get this play off. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Leopards lead into the second quarter, 21-7. We will be back with the start of the second quarter after this.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards leading to start the second quarter, 21-7. After a big stop on first down, arguably could have been a turnover, but didn't go the Leopards' way. It will be 2nd and 10 from the Panthers' own 20-yard line. As they're going to come to the line with twins left, split right. It's going to be Spencer to the right of Williamson. Actually, twins to each side.
Looks like Hutch may be coming off the edge. He is.
Throw out tunnel screen set up here. Now trying to get to the outside. Finds a little bit of room up to the 30. Going to have enough for the Panther first down, I believe. No, he's going to be short. Oh, okay.
I got to tell you, a lot of really, really good hustle there by that defensive line unit. I mean, usually when you have a tackle out there on the sideline, you can count on a corner, maybe a safety, but we saw Pinkston and Brandon Jackson on the tackle over there on the sideline. Good hustle, good chase. And you can see the respect that the Leopard defense is giving these skill players. We have not had 4 guys play deep, like giving a real good cover 4 look all year long, and that's what we're showing for most of this ball game so far today.
3rd and 1, trips left, split right. Williamson looking to throw, pressured immediately by Brandon Jackson. He's tossed down, ball came out. Brandon Jackson giving chase, and he's on it.
And Brandon Jackson is just a man-child. I mean, just almost looked untouched. I don't know how he shed that block, and then he threw that quarterback to the ground like a rag doll, and the quarterback, I don't know how he lost the football, but I mean, because I don't think Jackson was going for the football. I think he was just trying to suplex it.
I think he was more saying, I want to catch myself from falling to the ground here, and just dropped it.
And then Brandon's got the
wherewithal.
The wherewithal.
There you go.
The awareness to jump on the football.
As Kyler would say, you got it.
You got it.
So here we go. Going to be 1st and goal for the Leopards after the turnover from the 7-yard line. Leading in this one 21-7. Come out with twins right, split left. Jacobs going to take the snap. Gives to Janelle. He gets to the outside, fighting for yardage inside the 5. Looks like he's going to get down to the 3 or 4 yard line.
Yeah, and this is just going to be, I would imagine, just a bunch of physical football. Leopards lining up. Going to ask Ashdown if they're going to be man enough to stop them on 4 downs from getting in the end zone. Here you see Kyler Wright going back in and a fullback. That's a really good sign that you're about to run the football when you run that fullback out there.
When Hathcock comes out there. Twins right, split left. Second and goal from the 3. Kyler's going to take it himself. Lowers the shoulder, diving towards the end zone.
I think he's going to be about a yard and a half.
At the 1.5 yard line. He was rolling.
He was rolling to throw the football. That was a little get him out of the pocket. If the guy's open, you go ahead and you put it on him. If not, you're outside the pocket, so you got an opportunity to run. Kyler elected to try to run it in and did get us closer. He got 2 downs here to get what looks like, we're not in a very good angle, but I think it's about 1.5 yards.
So far, Tavian Clegg sitting at 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. We'll see if we add to it here. Give is going to go to Clegg, and he's going to get his 3rd and his 79th yard.
Well, or it could be, depending on how the stat guy does, it could be 2 yards.
Yeah, okay. Could be.
I got to tell you, I did stats for Henderson State, and you can get yourself into some wonky positions trying to figure out because the ball's not always evenly placed on the hash. You got to decide, well, is that going to be 9 or is that going to be 8? Well,
I tracked it at a game at Lake Village one time that didn't have the individual yard markers.
Oh.
So imagine how that went. Cervantes' kick is away, and it is good. So 10:04 left here in the second quarter. Leopard lead grows to 28-7. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Tavian Clegg finds the end zone for the 3rd time of the night to extend the Leopard lead to 28-7 with 10:04 left here in the second quarter. Cervantes really had an impressive night kicking the ball so far. That 1 extra point was glorious. He has it teed up to kick away again. Kick is away. Going to be fielded around the 15-yard line, up over the 20, 25, and he is going to be hemmed up as he crosses to about the 26. Brad Sailing.
Yeah, that's textbook, iPad.
There you go.
Tackle right there. It's, it's the new school. That's a Chromebook tackle. We don't have textbooks anymore. It's a Chromebook tackle. Learned how to do that. Just did it everything absolutely right. You can see it. Go down. Take a picture of that. That's how you tackle. That's form tackling right there.
We're looking for growth each week in our special teams.
But really, great job. It's hard on special teams to break down because all your momentum's going. We did a great job of breaking down, keeping the shoulder square to the ball carrier, putting that shoulder right in the right spot, bring him down to the ground.
1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Williamson, high snap, but fields it, going to keep it himself. Sailing, trying to stick with him. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds by Pinkston.
Yeah, I don't think that enough positive words can be said about the work of this defense, their defensive coordinator. What a week to have Coach Wilson do the coaches show, first of all. And defense so far, you take away, one home run play, and this defense has played absolutely lights out here in the first half.
Going to be 2nd and 7 from the 31. Twins right, split left. Williamson takes the snap. Give. Going to be hit in the backfield. That was Elijah Mitchell. Blew that up.
Yeah, Elijah Jones just drove.
Sorry, Jones, you're right.
Just drove that guard right into the ball carrier. He did not hit Elijah. He hit his guard 4 yards back in the backfield. And, when we had him on for the 4B ISO player and we talked about, and he was doing his interview, he talked about the weight room, putting in the time in the weight room, and man, he just manned up and just was the bigger, stronger man right there, and busted that play all up.
Twins to each side for this 3rd and 9. Spencer to the right of Williamson. Williamson looking to throw. Now going to be flushed from the pocket. He's going to have to take off. Trying to get to the outside. Hutch giving chase, pushes him out. We'll have to just check the mark here, see where we're at.
Tough angle to see. I think it's going to be a first down.
Looks like
nope, going to be short.
They're spotting it around the 37. Yep, going to say fourth and 1.
Yep, 4th and 1. I think Ashdown's probably in a position where they just got to roll the dice and go for it. They've not been successful stopping the Leopards at all. I mean, not even close. And they do not want to get behind 35-7. I think they feel like they got to make this 28-14.
They're going to have to hurry to
on
the
this
line.
drive. Yeah, down to 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yep, going to have to use a timeout. Ashdown will use their first timeout of the half. So, despite from the one really big pass that went for the touchdown, this Leopard defense has really stepped up and answered the call. Because, I mean, if you remember, well, really, they had the run, too. The first play.
Yep, that first drive, they gave up 2 plays. Since then, they have been absolutely dynamite. And you look back in some of the games where we've had some struggles, I'm going to tell you, Stuttgart's still undefeated. And Stuttgart looks like a team that could be giving a lot of teams some trouble in the playoffs. We know Glen Rose is going to be a team that is going to be super competitive at the highest levels of 3A. But the defensive unit played really well against Jacksonville. I mean, against the run especially, I got to say the Leopards this year have been really, really good.
Yeah.
If you can make a team one-dimensional and force them to put the ball in the air, then anybody can have success. And right now that front seven has done a really good job this year, particularly during conference play, of stopping the run and doing what they can to make teams one-dimensional. We got Harmony Grove one-dimensional at one point, and that was kind of the be-all, end-all of that football game.
4th and 1, twins to each side. Spencer to the left of Williamson, trying to get Malvern to jump, not able to do so.
I think they got to run a play.
Oh, high snap. Williamson bobbles it to himself, just going to have to throw it away, and the Leopard defense is going to hold.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I think even with a good snap, they were going to have trouble getting a first down. Looked like the Leopards had everybody pretty much hemmed up. Good pressure off the outside edge again.
Yeah, Brad Saling and Pinkston both broke through and giving Williamson all he wanted.
And if you're the Leopards right here, I'm not going to say you can put it away with, 8:55 left in the half, but you can get the fat lady her sheet music. She may not start singing yet, but she might start warming up.
Leopards leading in this one 28-7. As Ben mentioned, 8:55 left here in the second quarter. Turnover on down, so the offense will take over. 1st and 10 from the Panther 37. Twins left, split right, up back off the right side. Here's the snap. This one's going to be bobbled and picked up by Clegg. He's going to be dropped for a loss, but I think that's when you're just happy we still have the ball.
That most of the time that oblong ball does not bounce right, but that one just bounced straight up. We got very fortunate. I mean, it looked like bounced like a basketball, straight up in the air, and I think Clegg was as surprised as anybody that it just bounced right back up into his arm.
Good awareness. So it makes it 2nd and 13. Kyler takes the snap, looking to throw. Got his man out. It's bobbled and incomplete, looking for Jacobs.
And I don't know that there would have been much on that. Even if he catches it, might have got back to the original line of scrimmage. And so now the Leopards looking at 3rd and long. And this is a situation they've not been in all day. They've played ahead of the sticks the entire first half, so this is the first time the Leopards have had to maybe dig a little deeper into the playbook.
Wiz 3rd and 13 from the Panther 40-yard line. A little bit of confusion on where we're lining up, but we got it now. Kyler fakes the give to Clegg, rolling to his right, able to make a man miss. Now going to let it go to Hutch. He's complete. We're going to have to see the mark here.
I think he's going to be a little short, but it's going to make 4th down.
It's going to be
a
close.
lot easier.
Initial line of scrimmage was the 37, and he got to the 27.
Well,
so
see.
It's going to be really. It's going to say
it
first
is
down.
a first down.
Wide on the tackle, first down, Malvern.
What a play by Kyler there. Had a man right in his face, able to make him miss, and then kind of gives the appearance of he might take off. Last second finds Hutch on the outside. Nice pitch and catch, pick up the first down.
Yeah, that 4B Properties ISO player of the game just kept stringing that play out, waiting for those wide receivers to move across players in the zone and find an open spot.
Kyler throws out to Jacobs. Incomplete. Looking for that stick route again, unable to bring it in.
Yeah, and looked like maybe throwing to that outside shoulder, and that would have been really nice right there to maybe catch it on that outside shoulder, keep that spin moving towards the outside. Might have been able to go down the sideline. Unfortunately, just weren't able to hold on to it.
2nd and 10. This time give going to go to Clegg. Able to make some guys miss and find a lane. Tavian Clegg, number 4 on the night. Touchdown Leopards. Tavian Clegg, have a night, sir.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely looking like the Tavian Clegg that we all kind of anticipated over the course of the season, and you can see this Malvern Leopard football team heating up. This is not the same football team we saw the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season. They are much improved, and they're putting some offensive numbers on the board, some defensive numbers on the board. They're going to raise some eyebrows moving on into conference play.
Kick is good by Cervantes there. That's going to make it 35-7 Leopards with 7:54 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards leading this one 35-7, still 7:54 left here in the opening half. That last 27-yard touchdown run by Tavian Clegg puts him over 100. 103 yards currently with 4 touchdowns. Heck of a first half statement by Tavian Clegg.
Great job by Tavian. Great job by that offensive line, and you got to give Kyler some credit for those as well, because he's making the correct reads. There are times when he could give the ball to Clegg where he's going to get swallowed up. So some of those yards are definitely Kyler's responsibility as well.
Kick going to be fielded around the 6-yard line by French.
That's a block in the back.
They
got it.
Well, it's either going to be a block in the back or a face mask. It could have gone either way. He definitely got a hold of something on the way by.
Well, we'll wait on it, but wouldn't hurt my feelings if we did grab the face mask to get a little offsetting action, though. I'll tell you.
We'll see.
Block in the back.
Block in the back.
Yeah.
There you go. Good call, Ben.
It was pretty easy to see. Because maybe we got away with the face mask. But
regardless, it's half the distance to the goal.
I will say that over the years, the other teams have had some missed calls as well, so I don't feel too bad about it.
No, I don't feel bad at all.
I will sleep easy at night, knowing that we got away with one right there.
1st and 10 inside their own 10-yard line here. Going to be Williamson keeping it himself. He's going to be corralled by Jeremiah Jimerson.
And Sneaky picked up about 5 right there, 4 or 5. It's really hard for us to see at this angle. I mean, it looked like he was balled up pretty good. He turned around, and it's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from their own 11-yard line. Looks like they'll be in twins to each side. Williamson brings them to the line. Here's the snap. Williamson looking to throw, pressured immediately, rolling to his right and just airing one deep. And it is a really good catch.
What a
there.
catch, and really not bad coverage. I mean, he was right on top of it.
Joe Del Angel does a nice adjustment in the air to get to that ball.
Devon Allison right there on top of it. And give that wide receiver credit. Caught the ball in some traffic.
And make it 1st and 10 from the Leopard 47-yard line. Twins to each side. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw again.
Well, there's another hold.
Yeah, it was a hold. That one's going to go through the hands of the receiver, incomplete, looking for French. That was Zane Hathcock being held there.
And Zane's another one of those sophomores that is going to be a huge part of this program moving forward. Unreasonably strong. I mean, it's like unnecessarily strong is Zane, and he's gonna could provide a lot of work for us on both offense and defensive lines over the next 3 years.
2nd and 10. Williamson fakes the give, looking to run himself. Not going to be a lot there. He's going to be corralled by Sailing and Pinkston.
Yeah, Braylon Clegg's not going to get credit for that tackle, but I like the fact that he went ahead and took the option of giving it to the running back away, forced him to go back, cut back into the teeth of that Leopard defense. And you know, this is where the Leopards, you know, if they've given up some stuff, it's been in these situations where Ashdown, they don't try to pick up 10. They just try to pick up 40.
Yeah.
You know, they just roll that guy out and sling it, try to find one-on-one coverage somewhere downfield, and they've hit a couple of those here today.
3rd and 9 from the 46. Clock ticks under 6 minutes. Williamson looking to throw. Wheel route. Now he's going to let it go. Got a man complete. So he's going to step out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Del Angel again.
And there you got to give credit to that Ashdown offensive line. They did a good job of providing a clean pocket, and then the quarterback, Williamson, pretty patient. Didn't rush it, and it's really hard for a secondary to hold guys that long, keep them under wraps for that long. And eventually a guy came open, and that's exactly what Ashdown took advantage of right there.
1st and 10 from the Leopard 31-yard line. Trips left, split right. Williamson fakes the give, looking to run himself off the right side. Now cuts it up, finds a little bit of room. Going to be run out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Should have enough for the Panther 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously right here, Ashdown is in do or die mode. I mean, down 28 points, down 4 touchdowns. They don't cut this to 21. I think that they understand the stakes are pretty dire.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
The question's going to be if we were in the neutral zone when the guard moved, but they say no.
Yep.
So they'll back Ashdown up a little bit. Honestly, I'd rather Ashdown be 2nd and 5 instead of 1st and 15. To be honest with you.
You'd rather be in a running situation.
Yeah. Of course, you know, now here's the good news is that the field has been, you know, kind of compressed a little bit, so it's a lot more difficult for them to get behind you because there's not enough room for those electric wide receivers to get behind the secondary.
Yep. 1st and 15 from the Leopard 24. Trips left, split right. Williamson looking to throw. Quick to Del Angel. Complete. He gets over the 15.
Well, I said 2nd and 5. That's about what we got right here. I spoke it into existence.
5:20 left in the half. We're going to say 2nd and a long 4.
Long 4, okay. Or a short 5, depending on.
If you're glass half empty, glass half full kind of guy. Ball sits on the 13-yard line of the Leopards. It's going to be trips right, split left. Irwin going to line up to the right of Williamson. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw. Got it complete to French. Room to run. Going to get up over the 5-yard line down to the 4, where it will be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, Bryson French is one of the most electric wide receivers we're going to go up against this year. He is super talented. He passes the eye test, probably the smell test, probably the field test. I mean, whatever senses you got, that kid can probably pass the AP World History test. I mean,
what about the pacer?
Yeah, so he definitely looks the part.
1st and goal from the 4. Williamson takes the snap, give up the middle to Irwin. It is going to be shut down quick.
Yeah, and
Pinkston and Jackson.
And we've said those names several times here today. Pinkston, the first one there, was able to kind of stand him up, slow him down. And then, generally speaking, when Brandon Jackson gets his paws on you, you're going to find the turf.
If the big bear gets paws on you. Makes it 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 3:40 left in the half. Trips right, split left. Going to be the other Irwin to the left. Fake this time. It's going to be quarterback keep all the way. Ball is out.
Ball's out.
Still out.
And the Leopards came up with it. What are they going to say? They have called one down early before.
No chance that was down. The ball was out for a while.
44 Jackson on the tackle.
They're going to say the ball.
This side judge has no clue.
Wow. Okay.
No clue. The ball's laying 4 yards away from the play, just sitting on the ground, and he's pointing down. Oh, goodness. 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw. He's pressured immediately, and he is going to be dropped by Ivy. And Jimerson ended up with the ball there, too.
And we had been talking, we've mentioned multiple times today, one sophomore linebacker, Brad Saling. Henry Ivy's the other sophomore linebacker that has really come on over the last 2 or 3 weeks right there. Just came in completely unabated, timed that blitz perfectly, came in untouched, and has put Ashdown in a 4th and unfortunate situation. If you're a Panther fan, now they got to go 15 yards. You got to protect the goal line. If you're the Leopards, you can give up 14. You can give up 13. Just don't give up the goal line.
So it is 4th and goal from the 15. Twins to each side. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw towards the end zone. It is knocked away. That was, I believe, Jimerson who knocked that one away.
So the Leopards end up holding. Really, really good decision right there by Coach Wilson on that timed blitz. You might as well go for it. If you mistime it, okay, it's 3rd and 2.5 instead of 3rd and 5. No big deal. I mean, it's worth the risk. It paid off with the sack. Forced them into 4th and 15, 4th and goal from the 15. Leopards come up with a stop, and you know, with the chunk plays that the Leopards have gotten, a minute 47, you have an opportunity here to maybe get that, maybe take a chance and try to, you go ahead and roll the dice, try to score here before half.
Well, you got all 3 timeouts as well.
And get that 35-point lead, and then you can run the clock starting the second half. And I think there's a lot of Leopard fans looking at a 2-hour drive home that would appreciate such a development happening here at the end of the first half.
147, 3 timeouts, 85 yards. See if the Leopards can do it.
Well, we're rolling somebody out late, and now we're going to have to use a timeout.
I take it back. 2 timeouts. I digress. But you got to feel good. I mean, really haven't had to put the ball in the air very much, Ben, but the times that we've really had some success. As soon as we get the guy, out in space, we make a few guys miss, and it's been big chunks almost every single time.
Yeah, I think it's just a maturity factor from the quarterback and good play calling from Coach Fogelman to understand that they're gonna give us some cushion on the outside. And when you have playmakers like Kalen Cooper, you've got Hutch out there on the outside edge at times. You've got Jabari Jacobs out there. You get them in one-on-one space outside, you make one guy miss, and all of a sudden a short hitch route turns into a 40-yard chunk play or more.
So 1st and 10 from the Leopard 15. My apologies. A little stick and go here as Jacobs trying to run under it. He unable to bring it in.
What a gorgeous ball from Kyler Wright. Just threw it absolutely perfect. And that was a tough catch, no question. That safety did a good job of coming over. And what a beautiful play design. We've been running that hitch. There's a little hitch and go action. Got the bite from the corner. Jabari beat him to the outside. And honestly, if that safety doesn't recover, that might be a touchdown. But a beautiful ball from Kyler right there. Put it right in the breadbasket.
Here's the snap. Kyler going to keep it himself. Lowers the shoulder, going to get up to around the 17-yard line.
And you wonder right here if you're the Leopards, if they said we're going to take a shot, and if we get it, we'll go for it. If not, we'll just be satisfied going in 4 touchdowns at half. But they're hurrying up here like they're going to try to make something happen.
Minute 12 and counting. 3rd and 8. Here's the snap. Give going to go to Clegg. Cuts it up. Finds some room. He's going to be drugged down as he crosses the 30 to the 31.
Yep.
Row on the tackle.
Yeah, that'll stop the clock. First down will stop the clock to move the chains. Well, they don't have the chain set, but they start running the clock.
Yeah, that's an interesting move there. Bold strategy, Cotton. Twins to each side. 1st and 10 from the 30. 50 seconds left in the half. Send Hutch in motion. Kyler takes the snap, looking to throw. Slant route complete to Clegg. Braylon Clegg, that is. He's going to get up over the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Down to 38 seconds to stop. The clock will stop again. Well, no, they're running it again.
Wow.
You don't just stop it and start it again. You got to give the chains time to get set. That's why you stop the clock. It's so that the chains can get set.
Bold strategy. Kyler going to keep it himself, gets up to the 48-yard line. Leopards going to use their 2nd timeout.
I'm going to tell you, I mean, that is I know everybody knows this, but I got to rant. The reason you stop the clock at a 1st down is to give the chain crew, time to move to the new down and distance. You don't just stop it and restart it before the chains have a chance to get there. Oh, that's frustrating because, we should still have about 30 seconds on the clock right now.
I think you should go down there and tell the white hat, hey, look, I know you're trying to get to halftime, but if you let them score one more time, the second half's cut in half.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I've said something to the white hat one time when I got kicked out of the game, and I was on duty as an administrator, so I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, dang, I wish I'd have been paying more attention to that.
It was homecoming against Ashdown. Coach Scarborough was the coach here. We were beating the dog out of him. That's the only thing probably that saved my job.
2nd and 8 from the 48. 18 seconds left. Twins to each side. Kyler takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to air one out deep, and he's going to be intercepted, looking for Cooper. Hutch is able to knock the ball out. And Cooper dives on it.
And the 6 seconds left. Well, they're still running the clock. They ran 3 seconds off the clock. 2. Okay.
Well, I don't want to call the timeout.
I do not want to exaggerate. It was 6 seconds and now it's 4 seconds. But they definitely ran 2 more seconds off the clock. So the Leopards with at least one chance here, probably only one chance, to take a shot at the end zone.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're going to timeout Ashdown.
Yeah, I would say Ashdown had one safety deep, and I would say that's probably not what I would run with 3 seconds left in a team that's got to take a shot at the end zone. I would imagine if you don't run at least 3 guys.
Let's take a second to talk about the hustle play by David Hutchins. That you're throwing one deep just to kind of see what can happen. Obviously, they got a guy over the top who makes the play. But Hutchins doesn't give up on the play. He runs down the guy, and as he's tackling, swats the ball out. Cooper able to jump on it and give your offense one more chance Just a tremendous play by Hutch there.
And that's one of the benefits, I guess you could say, of having one of your best defensive players on the offensive side of the ball. When things go wrong and the other team gets a turnover, you got somebody that can still play defense out there, and Hutch is one of the best in all of 4A.
Yeah. Oh, that's Cervantes.
Oh, no, this is nice here. This is going to be 47 yards? 47-yard attempt.
Cervantes is going to attempt a field goal.
Hold by Brad Sailing. Good snap, good hold. Kick is low and driven.
Oh.
Just going to miss to the left. So that'll take us to the half. Leopards go into the half leading 35-7. We'll take some words from our sponsors, and then we will be back.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
As Ben mentioned, Ashdown did win the toss and elected to defer, so they will receive to start the second half as Cervantes has it teed up. Second act, showtime.
Showtime, Act 2.
Take 2. Going to be fielded around the 13-yard line. Gets up over the 20, now tries to cut it up. Brad Sailing there, as well as Avington to bring him down.
Yep, just, again, great coverage, great form tackling.
First down, Ashdown. 21
And that is a unit that I can't speak highly enough of, that coverage unit on kickoff coverage. They've done an exceptional job. Really, the last 2 weeks, they have just been absolutely dynamite, forcing offenses to go the length of the field. And when you have a defense that is playing as well as the Leopard defense, and you tack on the fact that your coverage unit is making them go a long way, that's a long way to winning football games.
Trips right, split left. Williamson takes the snap, fakes the give, now rolling to his right. Jimerson giving chase, and Jimerson held him up, and then somebody came with the swan dive.
Yeah, look like that.
Was that Hutch? It was Ivy.
Yeah, it looked like he went airborne, and Jimmy snooked it up from the top from the top rope.
That's past my time. It was more of the Eddie Guerrero for me.
That was a frog splash.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero had the frog splash. Welcome to the Malvern Leopard broadcast, where we also fill you in on some pro wrestling history.
Why not? So that'll make it 2nd and 15 after the loss of 5. Low snap, going to be on the ground, still being kicked around. I believe Elijah Jones falls on it for the Leopards. They're going to take over.
And hopefully our wishes will be answered here, because the Leopards will have an opportunity to punch this thing in, take a 35-point lead, get that clock running. And I do make the joke about wanting to get started home early, but really what it does is it allows you to possibly get out of games that are out of hand without injury. And so far in this half, we haven't heard of any injuries for either side. And anytime you leave a Friday night as healthy as you came in, that's a blessing.
So Leopards are going to take over, 1st and goal situation from the 9-yard line, leading in this one 35-7. 10:58 left in the third. Will be Jacobs on at QB. Twins right, split left. Jacobs takes the snap. Give going to go to Janelle. Up the middle, pushes forward up to around the 5-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Yeah, just the left side just kind of mauled forward enough to get a nice gain on 1st down. 2nd and 5, you just got you got 4 downs to try to punch this thing in. I think if you're Coach Fogelman, you're going to have to find yourself in a really bad situation to try a field goal right here. You're going to try to get this to 35 points.
Jacobs takes the snap, give, going to go to Clegg. fighting for yardage. Big pile looks like he may have got down around the 2-yard line.
Yeah, about the 2, maybe 2.5. Tough to see. But you got 2 downs to punch this thing in.
They will say it's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yep, Jacobs coming off. Going to put Kyler back in. Still have Clegg back there. Also sending in Hathcock to fullback.
The sniffer, as they say. 10 seconds left on the play clock.
Last time they ran this this unit group, they tried that, getting Kyler out and through it.
Oh. Kyler going to have to try to take off himself. Breaks a few tackles and fighting for the goal line.
Kyler Wright,
isolated player of the game, gets in. What a tremendous individual effort.
And he just wanted it. He just wanted that touchdown. He fought it. He probably should have been brought down for about a 3 or 4 yard loss, spun move. Then he fought, backed his way in.
Let me quote him. You got it.
You got it.
You got it. Kyler Wright into the end zone. Will be Cervantes on for the extra point. Good snap.
Oh,
Good
no.
Holding. No. Ben jinxed it as the extra point is no good. So Leopards leading in this one 41-7 with 9:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back after this.
The Malvern Daily Record is Hot Spring County's only daily news source. We've covered the county since 1916. With unlimited print and digital access, we keep you connected more with your community. The Daily Record includes area news and happenings, city and county government news, schools, sports, and much more. Stay engaged, informed, and active with a subscription to your local newspaper. It is delivered daily through the post office. To subscribe or advertise, contact us today at 501-337-7523.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards leading in this one 41-7. 9:32 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cervantes on to kick the ball away for the Leopards. Will be French back deep to receive, along with Spencer and Cleghorn. Kick is away toward Cleghorn. He's going to catch it around the 8, get up over the 15, 20. Now found some room to the outside, up over the 30. And going to be corralled by Elijah Mitchell.
Yep.
Elijah Hogan. Elijah Hogan.
And
getting all my Elijahs mixed up tonight.
This will be one of the best starting field positions for Ashdown tonight. Maybe the best starting field position for Ashdown, honestly. Up at starting at the 38. And unfortunately, we're ahead by 34.
Trips right, split left for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Spencer going to line up to the left of Williamson. Williamson takes the snap. Flush from the pocket. Pinkston hanging on to him and will bring him down.
He did. I mean, it wasn't like a classic swim move. It was more like a juke move. Kind of gave one step out, got the offensive lineman off balance, and he cut back inside, and it was like he was never touched. And then the strength of Pinkston, once he got his hand on the jersey of Williamson, he just held on, and big-time sack, big-time play. Can't speak enough about the play of Pinkston and how much he's developed really over the course of this football season, becoming a weapon there at the defensive end spot.
Trips right, split left. High snap, but fielded. Williamson tries to set up a tunnel screen, incomplete, and it looks like there's going to be a roughing the passer penalty if I had to guess there.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. I wasn't really sure which Leopard hit him. Was it Jackson? Might have been Jackson.
That'll be 15-yard penalty.
And that one is costly because you would have had them at 3rd and
15.
15 yards, and you give them a first down and have to pull it all together again here.
So it makes it 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Twins to each side. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw. Flush to his left, now comes across the middle to Del Angel. He's going to be dropped by Clegg right at the line. Looks like it might be about a yard short.
18 Delmore on the tackle.
Yeah, and the Leopards right now they're just going to kind of play a pretty safe defense, just try to prevent those Ashdown wide receivers from getting behind them, which they have done a couple of times tonight.
Twins to each side, 2nd and 1. Spencer to the left of Williamson.
Yeah, that left guard moved. It's going to be a false start.
False start Ashdown. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
That'll make the 2nd and 1, a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that was Case and Scott. Got a little antsy. And all of a sudden, you go from 2nd and about half a yard to 2nd and 5.
And a half.
And a half, yeah. Yeah. You never know when that half yard is going to be the difference.
You never know. Twins to each side. Spencer to the left of Williamson. Williamson takes the snap.
Oh, my goodness. David Hutchins. Oh.
My eardrums.
Well, well, your eardrums aren't hurting as bad as that kid right there. Because that kid,
I don't know. You might have just broke a few speakers in Malvern, Arkansas.
Oh, my gosh. I tell you. David Hutchins just became a tattoo artist right there.
Oh, goodness. That'll make it 3rd and about 7.
Ink by Hutch, open tonight.
Oh, my gosh. Trips right, split left. Williamson takes the snap, looking to throw, stepping up in the pocket. Now trying to buy some time and runs out of it quick.
And the ball's out.
Why are you blowing the whistle?
They're going to call his forward progress stopped. Is that what they're going to call here?
That is
44-yard line.
Huh.
They're gonna say because that we were pushing him backwards that his forward progress was stopped.
I mean, I guess that's what you're going to say, but the white hat threw the beanbag.
I didn't say I was going to say it. I said that's what they're going to say.
Okay, well, the white hat threw the beanbag. He's supposed to be the head official.
And he was the one right on top of it. But I will say this, great job. Henry Ivey spied. They were just
what was that?
Mirroring that quarterback.
What was that old Nickelodeon show?
You can't do that on television?
Do you have it? Guts. Apparently not. Anyway, punt is going to be away. Punt. It is a great punt for Ashdowns. They're going to down it inside the 5 all the way down to around the 2-yard line.
Yeah, on that play, Henry Ivey was the spy on the quarterback, and that quarterback stepped up in the pocket, and Ivey was all over him, and it was a little too late. Once Williamson realized what was happening, he tried to retreat. Unfortunately, most people run forward faster than people can run backwards. And so Ivey had the advantage right there and was able to bring him to the ground.
You're saying if he was playing Uno, he hit the reverse.
Yeah, reverse, Terry. Reverse.
Back it up. Back it up, Terry. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball sits on the Leopards' 2-yard line. 5:48 left here in the 3rd quarter. Leopards leading 41-7. They're going to come to the line. Twins right, split left. Clegg going to line up to the left of Kyler.
Bet this is power football. This might be just quarterback power here.
Give going to go to Clegg, and he is reaching out of the end zone.
I don't know that he got out.
Yeah, he did. He got out.
It's close. Boy, they are putting that right outside the line. I mean, it is.
About the 1 foot line.
Yeah, I mean, it was
2nd down.
really close. Y'all were a lot more sure of it than I was.
Well, I saw him extend the ball. He extended. It was a really heads-up play by him. Hathcock comes into the game. 2nd and 11, ball sitting on the Leopards' 1-yard line.
Yeah, I would just be satisfied to see quarterback power right here. Just get it up as fast as you can.
Give going to go to Clegg. He
got
bounces
some
it to
space.
the outside. Going to be corralled around the 4-yard line. Maybe give him the 5, but we'll give a little bit of breathing room at least.
Bring up 3rd down 8.
When you wonder right now what Coach Fogelman's thinking, do you try to pick up the first down through the air, or do you just play it safe knowing you're probably going to have to punt the football? Some of it may depend on how much cushion those corners give you on the outside. Not a lot.
3rd and 7. Kyler takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to air one out deep, looking for Morley. And golly.
That's pass interference.
Yeah. They're absolutely tackling Morley there.
Flag on the play. Pass was incomplete.
And I think he's going to see in film, he probably didn't have to. But Morley did get behind the defense there.
It's a really tough spot for a secondary guy because, number one, Morley's extremely fast. And so if you're going to catch up, if you're going to stay with him, you gotta be on your horse. You can't really be turning around to look at the ball. And the ball was a little underthrown, which meant Morley had to slow down. Because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get pass interference running into the back of Morley unless he has to slow down.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to catch up to him and run him over, which is kind of what happened. He saw the ball. Morley tried to adjust to the ball, so had to slow down, and corner didn't know the ball was going to be short. Trucked him and came out to the Leopard advantage right there.
Twins right, split left. Here's the snap. Kyler going to keep it himself, able to find a hole, squirts through. Kyler Wright off to the races, going to get up to the 45-yard line, and we'll add more with the face mask penalty there.
Yeah, he just tried to bulldog him. Looked like he had him in a headlock coming down, and they don't let you do that.
You can't do that. The bulldog, another classic wrestling term.
So you'll tack on another 15, and it's going to put the Leopards into Ashdown territory.
Tack on another 15.
Yeah, see, he said it. Tack on another 15. That's exactly what I said.
There you go. So penalty going to move the ball up to the Panther 41-yard line. Going to have a receiver split to each side. Jacobs got a back to each side. Jabori takes the snap, fakes the give, now option look, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield, back around the 46-yard line.
Well, that's something we haven't seen a lot this year. That's a triple option look. You got the read option, and then you got the coming off of that, the speed option out with the other running back. And that's kind of the old school triple option out of a more modern formation.
Jacobs takes the snap. Give. KD Shields looking to get upfield. Lowers the shoulder. Gets up near the 35. Looks like they're going to mark it at 36.
23 Shields on the carry.
You know, there are times where KD looks a lot like Clegg running the football.
Going to be 3rd and 5.
A lot of speed out of KD.
Pinkston in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Give going to go to KD, and he's going to be hit in the backfield right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down.
Yep. We'll see what Coach Fogelman wants to do right here. It's really no man's land as far as punting the ball. Looks like they're going to go for it.
It is 4th and 6. Ball sitting on the Panther 37-yard line. Twins to each side. KD to the left to Pinkston. Pinkston takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there complete to Morley.
Where's the spot?
He's got it at the 30.
That
should have
be
enough. Yep, first down, Leopards.
Pass complete to Morley. Ain't gonna be good for a first down.
Good pitch and catch there from Pinkston to Morley.
Yeah, and also nice little route combination. Get that outside wide receiver to clear out and then run Morley on that real short out. And with his speed, if he can catch it and get upfield, getting 6 yards, he can get it pretty quickly.
Give going to go to Shields. Able
Good
to cut
cut.
back and going to find some room. KD will score. And now Ben, the clock.
There it is. Well, really nice, decisive cut by KD. Put his foot in the ground, got north and south, and didn't look back. And the Leopards now sitting with a 40-point lead, chance to go up 41. That magical 35-point number beyond us. Get that sportsmanship rule in effect.
Cervantes on to attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is away, and it is good. So 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 48-7. We'll be back after this.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards extend their lead off the touchdown run by KD Shields. 48-7, minute 18 left here in the third quarter.
And I know a lot of Leopard fans out there saw the news. Jalen Dupree named a captain to the Colorado State Rams.
Yeah,
how awesome
really
is
cool.
that?
Really cool. Cervantes kick going to be fielded around the 13-yard line. And he's hit, but not able to bring down. Spins off of it. Now has some room. Spins off of another hit.
Oh.
Cervantes giving chase, and Cervantes going to bring him down.
I'm going to tell you, Cervantes has had a couple of nice tackles this year. Unfortunately, you know, we've been talking up this coverage group for a while. They were maybe due to let one slip on them, and there it was. A couple of missed tackles.
That was a pretty impressive tackle by Cervantes.
Good tackle by Cervantes. We missed a few on the back end of that, or the front end of that.
He gave chase and had no fear. He went in with hopeless abandon and brought him down. Probably had to fight the instinct of soccer and not do the slide tackle there.
And Ashdown doesn't have to run a play, as it turns out. They don't want to.
It is 1st and 10 from the Leopard 38-yard line. They will run a play. Hand it off. I believe that's Clegg. Braylon Clegg.
Yep, Braylon Clegg. Came off the edge on the outside. Nice stop, and that'll end the quarter. And good three quarters of action here for the Leopards.
The Leopards head into the fourth, leading 48-7. We'll be back.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Ashdown. Leopards start the fourth quarter leading in this one, 48-7. Ashdown facing a 2nd and 9 from the Leopard 38-yard line.
Yep, the Leopards here going to have the clock run the entire fourth quarter. You're trying to get out of here as injury-free as possible, seeing some new faces out there, playing some guys that maybe play a lot but play in different spots, getting some guys in different positions, some different looks.
Shooter jump.
Oh, there's a hold. My goodness.
Pass is complete. Going to get up to the 25-yard line.
Somebody about just ripped the jersey off of Clegg right there.
Davis Black on the tackle. You see the quarterback's name, Ben?
What number's the quarterback?
Number 12.
Shooter Johnson.
Shooter.
Oh, my. What a name for a quarterback.
Pat Bradley would be happy.
Waylon Jennings' son is named Shooter. Shooter Jennings.
Twins to each side for Shooter Johnson. He takes the snap, looking to throw, going to air one out towards the end zone, looking for French, and he runs under it. Touchdown, Panthers.
French on the reception.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that kid's really good. The Frenchman, he's pretty good. You know, it just makes you wonder why they don't just air it out more. You know, I mean, we've played him up man to man some tonight, and I just think it ought to be just a checkoff. You get man to man coverage on there, just throw it up, let him go run under it.
I mean,
I'm glad they haven't done that.
Yeah.
But
having trouble getting the right personnel out for the extra point.
Yeah, they're still running people on and off.
He's on and off. So it will be Spencer on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good.
Point after is good.
We'll keep it here. Just over 10 minutes
left. They're going to run that clock even through the change of possession, which I don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Leopards leading 48-14.
Clock is supposed to stop at change of possession. Oh, they did stop it. They just ran 7 seconds off. They just ate 7 seconds right there, which is fine.
Creative clock management.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Well, they ran about 12 seconds off in the first half. They shouldn't have to when we had the ball there, but that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor there. However,
actually, it was exactly here is where it happened, but that's.
It was here. It was over there. Leopards, though, so far, quite the impressive game. Really had their way in the trenches.
Impressive, I would say, extremely impressive the last 2 weeks and a half. You know, the second half against Genoa was pretty strong too, and and defensively, you can go all the way back to the beginning of the year. This defense has been very opportunistic. I mean, they have gotten a ton of turnovers this year.
Did you see that?
What?
Our coverage team is out there where they're supposed to be, and the referee comes out and starts telling them to get on the other side of the field. Coach Fogelman said, they're kicking off from over there. He goes, oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad.
But this defense, they've gotten a ton of turnovers. And even in games where we've lost, they have been very opportunistic, gotten a lot of turnovers, just kind of waiting for that offense to click a little bit, get some momentum going. And over the last 2 or 3 games, they've really started to find their identity on offense, and all of a sudden the Leopards are looking like a team that could cause some trouble.
Frederick Hunter's kick is going to be fielded around the 22-yard line. Jabari Jacobs looking to get upfield, finds a little bit of room, and then dives down around the 45-yard line.
And I bet we see some new faces here on offense maybe. A really good opportunity. I think Pinkston's probably going to be taking the majority of the snaps for the Leopards right here. He's definitely a guy, as Kyler moves on to college next year, we're going to be looking for some quarterback play, going to have some options, and Pinkston's definitely going to be in that conversation. He's just too good of an athlete to not be in that conversation, and this is really, really good experience. He's got most of a quarter against a very athletic defense to get some experience.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Twins right, split left. Pinkston takes the snap. Give, going to go to Sailing up the middle. He finds a hole. Able to cross the 50 up to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, and we have talked at length about how good Brad has been over the course of the last 3 or 4 games at linebacker. His passion's running the football. I mean, that's what he wants to do, and there's going to be a lot of carries next year. There's going to be a lot of carries to distribute. We got a lot of senior running backs this year. And Brad's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Has done a little bit of everything. You go back to elementary football, can play some quarterback, run it. He's going to have a chance to get a number of those carries next year.
Pinkston calls his own number. Going to have enough for the first down as he crosses the Ashdown 45-yard line.
And you know we're looking good in the here and the now, 48-14. But it's always nice to look forward and see a lot of sophomores having some success on both sides of the ball. We're seeing that with Pinkston. We're seeing that with Sailing running the football. Really, really nice group coming up.
1st and 10, Give going to go to Shields, I believe. The ball came out, and I believe Ashdown has got it.
Recovered by Ashdown.
Recovered by Ethan Warner there.
And KD is another one that's, as they look to fill the vacuum that's going to be left of all these senior running backs. Katie Shields is going to be one of those names they look to. Brad Sailing's going to be one of the names they look to. Terrence Hawkins in the 9th grade going to be moving up, going to get some looks at running back. It's going to be by committee. We know that. And
yeah.
So there's a lot of totes to go around.
1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Shooter takes the snap, looking to throw. Across the middle, KD Shields gets it right back. Interception for the Leopards. He's still breaking tackles.
And what a great response by KD Shields. You fumble the football, you get right back out there on defense, get an opportunity to right the wrong, comes up with a big interception, and then fights for yardage afterwards, getting that offense right back on the field.
Well, you know what they say, Ben. Shoot or shoot.
You miss all the shots you don't take,
You
right?
miss 100% of the shots you don't take. For sure. So Leopards will take over 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line of the Panthers.
And the clock's moving fast. We're already to 6:05 left in the football game.
Pinkston takes the snap. Give going to go to Morley.
Got a lot of
to the
space.
outside. Wesley Morley.
Yep. You're not going to get that angle right.
Touchdown to Wesley Morley.
I'm going to tell you.
They weren't ready for that.
They were not ready for that. I could tell you once he got to full speed, I could look at the safety and the angle that he was taking, and I thought, nope. That ain't going to get it, Hoss. And I don't know if we've mentioned this year, but Wesley Morley is fast. I mean,
yeah, he's really fast.
He's really fast.
So we got Cervantes on to attempt the extra point. We got the acapella fight song going on over here. Cervantes kick is good. That makes it 55-14 Leopards in this one. 5 minutes left to go.
Now 4:59 left. They're going to have knocked a few more seconds off.
I mean, might as well, right? I've actually been very impressed by the sound effects over here from this acapella fight song.
They can maybe Mackenzie Lee, the choir director, ought to come over here and see if there's some kids that got some open space on the schedule.
I mean, I have a golfer who plays tennis too. Might as well. They have 0 rushing yards. All right. Defense has held Ashdown to 0 rushing yards on the night.
You're going to win a lot of football games that way.
Yeah. That's normally pretty good.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of consternation about the Leopards after the first couple of games, especially coming out of Glen Rose and Stuttgart. You're struggling with Jacksonville, although, Jacksonville's up in class. Glen Rose, one of the best teams in 3A. And I'm telling you, Stuttgart is a team that you may see deep in this playoffs, depending on their run. But right now, the Leopards are playing really, really good football the last 2 weeks.
Cervantes' kick is away. Going to be fielded right at the 10. Gets up over the 15, 20, trying to get to the outside. Now cuts it up, runs right into Brad Sailing. is escorted backwards to the ground.
Yeah, and that
Turtle came away with the ball.
And once again, that coverage unit answered, responded after their less than excellent effort last time.
Yeah. Yeah, another borderline one there, Turtle. As soon as Brad got him wrapped up, rips the ball out, but they said forward progress was stopped. So we'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Right now, I see a lot of members of the band trying to scarf down some food because they're having to get back on that bus a little sooner than they're used to coming out of halftime.
Give. Going to go to Spencer.
Oh,
Braylon Clegg all over him.
You know, I think Coach Wilson picked up on film early because we've seen a lot of pressure off the outside. They just don't pick up that outside guy, and we just crash in right off of that tackle's rear end. And on those long plays where they stretch out, he's got a full head of steam. He's going to catch that running back more times than he doesn't. We've seen the defensive ends today for the Leopards make a lot of plays off the backside, on the other side, just because they're crashing in unblocked.
2nd and 11. Johnson takes a snap, looking to throw.
There's another hold.
Steps up in the pocket, finds his man, gets up over the 40, 45, and going to be dropped as he crosses the 50.
Gain will be good to the 49-yard line of Malvern.
Pass was complete to Kel Cleghorn.
28 Morley on the tackle. First down, Panthers.
2:54 and counting left in this one. Leopards leading 55-14. And after Clegg's tackle a minute ago for a loss, they're now at negative rushing yards for the night.
Somebody get that number into Hooten so it'll be on the blurb for next week.
That's right.
Next week is homecoming.
We will be coming home to play Parkside. Johnson takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man out there complete. Lowers his head, gonna have enough for the first down near the 35-yard line. Parkside gonna be a really tough opponent on homecoming. Got some really talented players over there in Saline County. And
currently ranked number 10 in 4A, according to Hooten's publication. And assuming that they win tonight, they will stay in the top 10. We'll be hosting a top 10 team at Leopard Stadium.
Johnson looking to throw again through the hands of his intended target, incomplete. Leopards going to be riding in off of a 3-game conference winning streak coming into homecoming.
Yeah, and playing their best football. And, you know, after the loss to Stuttgart and then not performing as well as maybe we had wanted to against Genoa, fell really, really far out of in Hooten's rankings and completely unranked. But I'm going to tell you that this is a different football team. Some of these media folks may want to put their eyes on the Leopards, and there's another sack.
Yeah, that was Abington, I believe.
Yep, Q came in there unblocked. You know, I remember I had 4 sacks against Morrilton in the quarterfinals one year, my senior year.
Yeah.
And I thought I was hot dogging, you know, of the 4 sacks. And Coach Clem said, "It's real easy when they don't block you, isn't it?"
Well,
there you go. Well, yeah.
I guess so.
When you put it that way, Coach.
Johnson looking to throw again, out route, gonna go incomplete. Looking for Cleghorn. 23 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things when players have good games, it's a lot of it the players had a great game. But a lot of times, most of the time, almost every time, it's because the coach puts them in position to have a great game. And
Abington almost got him again. Johnson keeps it alive.
Oh, boy.
It is going to be almost intercepted.
That
would have been a touchdown.
Pick 6, yeah. And that'll do it. Leopards look really good tonight, Seth.
They looked really good and able to extend that conference winning streak to 3-0 and bring some well-needed momentum into homecoming next week as we welcome in the Bauxite Miners. We thank you for listening to us tonight all the way from Ashdown. Final score in this one, 55-14 for Ben Dial. I'm Seth Roberts. Let's see what Bobby Petrino can do. Go Hogs.
Got his hands full.
Stay classy.